I wanted to start this video or stream or whatever you want to call it because I am streaming this. I wanted to start it off with I'm wanting to do some analysis on the footage of Nuke Jesus, the footage that Nuke Jesus had produced on JoeWo's cheating accusations. JoeWo has been accused multiple times of cheating. He's supposedly been caught cheating this time. And Nuke Jesus decided to do a video on it, breaking it down and showcasing his thoughts. And I'm not here to criticize Nuke in any way. I think Nuke makes pretty good videos exposing people and showing how sketchy a lot of fuckers are out there with the discords that are out there and everything. So I just wanted to do a analysis that I saw of things that I saw in the same footage that Nuke produced. So I'm gonna skip forward through some of it. But here is basically the footage that Nuke provides. Turn it up here. And
footage, and we're gonna break it down piece by piece. All right, let's roll the footage.
I'm literally with one of those guys. They're all in the open.
I need. I'm good.
Right up top, outside one.
I don't want to burn this. Alright, I forgot.
Yeah, you burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.
He's hooking me back.
Yeah.
Sorry, got it.
We got bunker rush from down low. Bunker rush from down low.
Oh,
I'm playing bottom.
Okay.
No, wait, I plugged it.
I'm playing for us. I'm playing for us.
You're doing the jump up on me. Doing the jump up on the backside. One's gonna be on the roof. One's gonna be on the roof.
Heard. I have a PA.
Okay. One could be on the roof.
Want to clear it?
Hold up, I'm checking out. I tried. One's on the fence. One's on the fence. I hit that guy. Hit that guy. Let's go up there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Almost broken. Guy me close. One shot. Dead.
Dead.
I'm playing back in. I'm playing back in. We should play in.
Kill this guy. Kill this guy.
Yeah,
I got these.
playing.
Okay. I still have a bunker buster. I still have a bunker buster.
Alright, I'm going back height.
Okay. I'm going high too. Come play high, Joe. Come play high. Everyone do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bunker buster that. I'm bunker buster that.
You got a pull.
I killed one. I knocked one too.
Here, two on our left.
Okay. I'm watching this.
Load inside on our bottom left here, loads.
Okay.
See, they're coming down our bottom side. I got focus muni. I'm down this muni.
Hard.
Utility.
Yeah.
Jump.
On us.
Yeah.
Hard.
He just went around bottom. I'm getting the LTB. Yeah. I'm getting the LTB.
Alright, Joe, stay top.
I'm going top hill.
Got two, loads. I got one, I got two.
I'm
I
going
got three.
top hill. Nice.
Three dead, yep.
Carry here. Two guys there. Broken.
Hard.
Broke that one. Bunch of guys up there on that far left.
Hard.
Yeah. I got PDSs. You gotta come play me.
Hard.
Deep right.
Hard.
I got PDSs. I'm killing PDSs.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm chilling right here. I'm staying right here.
Heard that.
Get out. I'm on deep right. Last one deep right. It's a solo.
Dead. Come on.
Alright, now that you were able to see the full gameplay and not just the mere 5 seconds that have been circulating on social media, comment down below and let me know if you saw anything that was sus. Now let's go.
so here's my comment. He says comment down below and let me know what you see as sus. There was a lot that I saw sus there. Not the footage that he's talking about. The footage that he's talking about or that JoeWo has been accused of is this bit here with the gas. So he drops down and kills 3 people here in the gas, and that's the point that everyone is sus of, right? They think he's got wall hacks or whatever, and I don't think that's the sus point at all. I think there's a lot more sus points throughout this video. So let's back it up to here. And the one thing that I want people to pay attention to is his head. So I did some sleuthing, I guess you could call it. And JoeWo's setup, his new setup that he posted back in November, is this. And as you can see, here's the unedited footage of that. His camera is right here, right where his mini map should be. Now, this monitor we would assume is for chat, right? As most streamers would want us to think. Now, Bad Boy Beeman has gotten a lot of flack for calling out people, and you know, one of the big ones is Z-Laner and his head whip, where he's constantly looking at his second monitor or looking off to the side. And again, Z-Laner defended it, saying, I'm using my head to look at my mini-map. Well, a lot of the times, like, what you need to think about is that the monitor is not that big, okay? Especially with Z-Laner and that sort of stuff. You don't need to turn your head to look at a monitor or to look at a mini-map. I play on a 55-inch TV, and I don't even turn my head, and I'm like 3 feet from my TV. I'm not as close as he is here, but I'm still like I would be having to look further than these guys do in their streams when I play, and I'm still just using my eyes. I'm not turning my whole head. And throughout this footage with JoeWo, he looks beyond the camera, assuming it's at this monitor. He's not looking underneath the camera where his mini-map should be. He's looking beyond the camera. Now, some people would say that he's looking at his chat. I would argue you aren't looking at your chat in a hectic, tense firefight that he's going through. What are you looking at on this monitor? Because he's not responding to chat. He's not. Even for someone playing the game in a tense situation like that, you're not looking at your stream stuff. Nothing to do with your stream is in your mind. You're focusing on the game. And I mean, they're going to try and argue that he's looking at stream stuff, sure, but just watch. He constantly looks beyond where and again, if his camera in that picture is where we would assume, his eyes would be pointing at best in this direction. But he's looking in this direction. Watch. Throughout this, just watch. There. 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 What are you looking at on that other screen? What's on that other monitor that you're checking out? It's definitely not your stream, because you're not talking to your stream, you're not interacting with your stream, your chat. So that's one of the biggest ones, and it happens a lot when he's about to make callouts. Obviously, I have it muted so it's not too crazy and you can hear what I'm saying. But this whole bit here that he's sus of, or people are sus of, I don't think is a big deal. It's this stuff that I find a big deal, because it happens quite a bit when he's making callouts and stuff. And there's a point where someone says, Joe, go up top, and he looks over there again. So again, there, like, he just keeps looking over off to the side. What are you looking at? And especially when it's in the middle of gunfights and stuff. See, right there. again, let's right there, stuff like that. What are you? It's all quick and fast, and his eyes are up and to the left. You're not going to be looking like his mini map is down here on that monitor. So what is on your second screen that you're checking out? Now, again, with the vertical screen layout, if we assume that this is the layout that he has, with it vertical in portrait and not landscape, you don't need this entire real estate for your chat at all. So to think that you talk about streamlining stuff and all that, you're gonna parse this up into different segments for different things. So I'm going to assume that he's got something here because he's looking higher than the camera. Even if he's not looking higher than the camera, he's looking over here. He's got something on this monitor that's suspicious in my mind. Now, I don't think he'll ever see this video, and I don't think he'll ever comment on it. If he does, and he makes, you're an idiot and you have low IQ. This is not a low IQ thing. This is analysis. This is analytics right here. You are not looking at your mini map in this fucking shot. The other thing that I find suspicious with this video is this point here. He gets down, he gets back up, and again, people are claiming he has walls. This is one thing that I find suspicious right here, right there. I understand looking at the top of the stairs. I really do. I understand watching the top of the stairs. There's nothing to indicate someone's coming up the stairs. You're covering your teammate's flank or side or whatever. Right now, their backside is exposed. They've got that whole area through there that someone could come. But he's looking through this wall, basically. And then, as he's ADSing, he tracks this way. There's nothing here. There's nothing to be ADSing here. So watch. Tracks. If I'm playing this, and I'm not a quote pro, I'm not a good player. I'm your casual player. But people are going to say, "Oh, you're a casual player because you can't do what they do. It's all cheating." No. I've seen good players. I've played against good players in other games, and the stuff that happens in Call of Duty today is not good players. It's blatant cheating. So I wouldn't say this is blatant cheating, but this is sus. To look here and to track along here, I'm not ADSing from, if I look here and there's nobody coming up, I'm not ADSing to get to here because it's too slow of a movement. You move slower, your aim is slower to go from here to the window, but that's what he does. He ADSs to the window, and then when he gets to the window, that's when he sprints. Like, what are you looking at over there? That whole bit to me is more sus than that smoke incident. He literally ADSs at a wall. That's more suspicious to me than anything else. Now he's looking down the stairs, which is fine. But again, look at that whole thing. There's nothing to indicate that anyone's in this building with them. So why are you looking over here in any way, shape, or form? He's getting a ping on the minimap over here, which is in a completely different building, and he's now aiming in that direction. So assuming he has walls, right, you're seeing the people here. When he was looking over that way, which is in this direction, you're seeing anybody that's over here. See? So he gets down from that position. His teammates pinged stuff. There's people here. He runs. The ADS is where people were a second ago on the map. If we go back, they're popping up. Oh, I went to... Oh, maybe I messed that part up, but there was... Yeah, right there. Watch. Right there. There's somebody here down low because the arrow's pointing down, and that's exactly the direction that he's aiming through that wall when he goes there. There they are again, pinging up. There they are again. I would say he's scanning, and then look at that. Although I think that's his teammate's ping, to be honest. So that's a little mistake on my part. But that there's no point to be ADSing there. There's no point to be looking here whatsoever. There's no indication that you have anybody coming from this direction. I mean, it could be argued that that whole thing of him looking through that door frame is just him moving around the room, but there's no point to it. There's nothing that it serves no purpose other than, as Bad Boy Beeman would say, there's times where people who have wall hacks will look around through walls to see people, but they make it look like they're looking through their environment. He spent enough time in this room to know that there's nothing over there. They've been inside this house through this whole exchange. So for him to look that way, what are you looking at? That's my whole argument with everything that's going on. I find it very suspicious. Is looking off, which could be DMA cheats on a second monitor, which would be how he gets by without being detected. So let's say he's got his second monitor over here and he's looking off and he's doing that. He could have walls. The other thing that we haven't talked about, or I haven't mentioned, and that Nuke doesn't mention in this video, is he's clearly got scuff partnership, right? And Bad Boy Beeman, I don't want to say like I'm dick riding Bad Boy Beeman in any way, but he puts out a lot of good information. And Bad Boy Beeman did a video on scuff controllers being cheats in themselves because you can add scripts to them that give anti-recoil and like additional aim assist and shit like that. So these quote pros, as JoeWo would call them, the fucking Warzone streamers who think they're the God's gift to Earth, are using these enhanced controllers that give them zero recoil. So half the time you see them with, do these cracked settings and you won't have recoil. It's absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It's crazy. It's absolute crazy. But yeah, so I think Nuke did a very good job with this video. I think his analysis of the smoke incident is a good analysis. But I think there's more moments in this clip that are highly sus. And I think they deserve some sort of look at and discussion further. I mean, the guy's got 4 people watching him. He's going to try and be as non-sus as possible. Usually when cheaters have 4 people watching them or multiple people watching them, they tone it down. But he's in a tense situation. There's moments that he does stuff. Like, even through this whole exchange, as I mentioned, he's fighting people on the ground here. And there he goes, looking off to the other screen again. As soon as he gets a squad wipe, he looks off to the other screen. It's almost like, I need to see where the rest of the people are. Now, that's also not to say that, Breadman has been largely accused of cheating and is a suspect cheater. So you have JoeWo, who's a potential now cheater with everything that he's going on, and then Breadman, who's a potential cheater. cheaters playing with cheaters. They're gonna help each other hide it and protect each other. We had several cheaters. Nuke did a video on several cheaters recently who got banned from World Series of Warzone, with the Chef Gapperoni squad that blatant cheating going on there, and I forget who the other one was. It wasn't Annoy. Annoy's with Chef Gapperoni. It was somebody else. Um, and they Zoni or Zeddy or something like that. They got banned, and because they're not big streamers, you know, all these streamers dogpile on them because, oh, look at these cheaters cheating, and we need to get rid of these cheaters. But they're playing the whole get rid of these guys, but don't look at the stuff I'm doing. Look, like they'll criticize and say that's blatant cheating, but a lot of the footage from those cheaters that just got banned looks very similar to what these guys do. Very similar. So, I don't know. Take it how you will. Come to your own conclusions on stuff. Use critical thinking and look at both sides. Don't just look at the people calling out cheats and hacks and whatever, and don't look at these. Don't dick ride streamers. You have to play the middle ground, and you have to kind of see what's more plausible in this situation. What's more likely that he's this good and gets like 60 kill games regularly and shit, or he's cheating. And the simplest answer is that he's cheating. And usually the simplest answer is the correct one. It's just, that's the what is that, Occam's razor? Simplest answer is most likely the correct one. So yeah. So the easiest answer to a solution is usually the correct one, because it's easiest to determine that. This is pretty easy to determine that they're cheating. If someone's aim has no recoil, they're cheating. If someone's snapping to targets, they're cheating. I mean, there's even moments here where I can snipe, I can quick scope. We go back to the beginning of this shit with JoeWo, and his snipes have some sus snaps to them, in my opinion. Think, like that's precise, pixel perfect stopping on them. Let's do the bad boy beam and slow down method here. Oh, I don't even have it at full quality. My bad, people. Now you can see it in even better quality. Playback speed, 0.25. Watch how accurate this is. You're not, if you're sniping, you're not going to stop dead center on somebody. Snap. He's right there. Look at that. He hits him. The second guy he hits. Oh, it's not even the second guy. That's the first guy. He's right at his waist. Doesn't hit the shot, but he snapped right to him. I mean, there's aim assist right there. You can see it. You can see it with the tracking of the guy that walks past the window. It doesn't snap to the target. It pushes your aim a little bit, assuming that this is aim assist. Like, watch. The guy comes through there, right there. That slight movement. See, now he's not snapping. Those two he snapped, but now he's not snapping. I don't know. I think there's more sus stuff in this game then, and he's in complete disbelief that he got downed. And look at him looking off to the other screen, trying to figure out what happened, in my opinion. Where did I get hit from? He's not looking at his camera. And again, his camera's right above where his mini-map would be. So if he's looking at his mini-map, his eyes would be here. And you see that when he's looking around his screen, against assuming that his screen is basically like, this is the top edge of his screen here. His center of screen is here, so his eyes, when he's playing, are in this. Back of the center screen, right there.
One's gonna be on the roof. One's gonna be on the roof.
The other thing that this has nothing to do with the footage, but I always find it hilarious listening to the audio from the slow-mo. It always sounds like they're fucking drunk. It's hilarious. Anyways, that's my analysis on Nuke Jesus' analysis. Here's my comment to you, Nuke Jesus. I'll link Nuke's video in the section below, but this is me saying this is what I've got. This is what I have to say about that. Catch you later.